Behind the glitz and glamour of the stage and their cheerful smiles for the camera, the relationships between the BTS members have always captured the attention of ARMYs worldwide. But this time, a surprising moment came from two members known for their incredibly close bond, Jungkook and Taehyung. A short video circulating on social media recently showcased a touching and intimate moment between Jungkook and Taehyung. In the video, Taehyung is seen experiencing an emotional moment, whether due to fatigue, sadness, or simply needing a moment of respite. But what brought ARMYs to tears was how Jungkook leaned in, gently touched his shoulder, and whispered something that instantly calmed Taehyung. No words were clearly audible, but their expressions spoke volumes. Jungkook's caring gaze, and the small smile that eventually appeared on Taehyung's face, left many ARMYs wondering, is this just friendship? Or is there something deeper than that? Comments flooded the video post. They're too sincere with each other. I can't take it. The way Jungkook comforts Tae, it's not something you can fake. If this isn't love, I don't know what is. Even though the two have never agreed to anything more than a close friendship, moments like these make their relationship feel like more than just bandmates. They're family, soulmates, or even something beyond words. One thing's for sure. These small interactions remind us that, beneath their popularity and busy schedules, they're still human beings who care for each other. And for ARMYs, that's more than enough to warm their hearts and bring tears to their eyes. This isn't the first time a moment like this has happened between Jungkook and Taehyung. ARMYs who have followed BTS's journey since the beginning know that the two share a unique bond, often referred to as Taekook by fans. They laugh together, tease each other, exchange meaningful glances, and in moments like this, become each other's rock. Many ARMYs believe that a relationship like this can only be forged through time, trust, and deep shared experiences. Facing the world as part of a global group like BTS is certainly no easy feat. But when someone like Jungkook can be Taehyung's refuge, amidst all that pressure, whose heart wouldn't be touched, even more touching after that moment, Taehyung seemed calmer for the rest of the show. His smile returned, his eyes lit up, as if one small gesture from Jungkook was enough to restore balance to his world. Fans are increasingly curious. What exactly were they talking about? What did Jungkook whisper that could calm Taehyung's heart so quickly? While no one knows for sure, ARMY chooses to believe that their relationship, whatever it is sincere and loving. And perhaps it's precisely that unknown that makes it all the more beautiful and mysterious. In an entertainment world full of imagery, real moments like this serve as a reminder that true love and care still exist. Whether as friends, brothers, or even more, Jungkook and Taehyung have shown what it means to become each other's home. In every small interaction between the two, there's a language only they understand. A touch on the shoulder, a fleeting glance, or a laugh that erupts in unison for no apparent reason. All of it speaks louder than 1,000 words. Observant ARMYs will surely notice this pattern, how they seem to read each other's hearts. Even amidst the hustle and bustle of the stage and the glare of cameras, it's not uncommon for moments like these to become the subject of heated discussion in fan communities. Short videos of their interactions can be analyzed repeatedly, zoomed in, slowed down, and even captioned as if depicting an inner conversation. But behind all the speculation, one thing is certain: their relationship is a source of warmth for many. Not just for Taehyung and Jungkook, but also for the ARMY who look to them for inspiration. In a world that often feels cold and rushed, the presence of two people who can understand each other without needing much to say is a kind of solace. And perhaps that's the true power of Taekook. Their ability to make us believe that human closeness can still be pure, that someone can be an anchor during a storm, that home isn't always a place, but can exist in the form of a person. As time passes and changes inevitably arise, ARMY knows this journey will one day reach a new point. But moments like these will live on, etched in the collective memory, as proof that behind the glitz and glamour of global fame, there are still small stories that are so human and irreplaceable. Because in the end, more than just idol and fan, they have become part of each other's stories. And Taekook? They are just two hearts finding refuge in each other in a world that isn't always easy. And as the seasons change, comebacks, solo projects, military service, and everything in between, so too does the nature of their presence on screen. But even in moments of distance, that silent language between them lingers like a melody only a few can hear. A glance from across the room, a wordless gesture in a chaotic crowd, It's enough for those who have watched closely, loved deeply, and understood the subtleties to know. The bond is still there. It's not about constant proximity or grand declarations. It's in the consistency of care, the familiarity of shared history, and the ease of being that remains even after time apart. That's the kind of connection that doesn't just fade, it matures. It grows with them, and so ARMY holds on, not out of possessiveness, but out of respect. Respect for the people they've become, and for the journey they've taken side by side, for the quiet strength of a relationship that doesn't need to explain itself to be felt, something that time doesn't know. Because in the end, it's not about how often they're seen together, but how each moment together feels meaningful. It's as if every moment, no matter how small, contains their own world, a world only they understand. Yet it can warm many hearts just by witnessing it. There's a meaningful silence between Taehyung and Jungkook, a language not spoken with words but with feelings. And perhaps that's why so many people feel connected. Because in a rapidly changing world, where everything can feel fragile and temporary, there's something about their relationship that feels solid, natural, uncontrived. They never try to prove anything. They simply exist. And in that existence, they show that true human connections don't require validation.